So you've got the V4R, and in order to extract the performance out of that engine, you need to wring the neck out of that bike, keeping it up in the high RPMs, much like the rest of the field. All the other bikes are like that, unlike the V4S, where you can use the displacement, the grunt, to get yourself out of the hole after the corner. Yummy Noob, here he is making a video on how manufacturers are contemplating, they're toying with the idea of forced induction in motorcycles, electric turbos. Now, he talked about this Kawasaki right here and how they use a supercharger, but as the video goes on, food for thought. Electric turbocharger reduces a lot of the issues that bikes have. In the 80s and 90s, they did do turbo motorcycles. I didn't know about that. The downfall, the cons are the lag and how the power comes on. Let's say you're in a lean and you want that power to be linear, and imagine all of a sudden it's like 50% more horsepower. You even said that verbatim. Yummy Noob, thank you. If you have non-linear power, just a spike on a bike while you're in the middle of a lean, don't get me wrong, if you're in a straight, you can just put that power down, no big deal for the most part. Now here is a prototype for Honda. It's a V3, 2 cylinders in front, 1 in back, electric turbo. Now, I actually think this is a great idea because you're already riding the V4R in a manner where the power comes on late in the RPMs. For instance, if you're not a good rider and you hop on the V4S and you use the grunt to get out of the hole, you'll be faster on a V4S than you will a V4R. But if you're a rider that knows what they're doing, you can use the low power, the low RPMs while you're in a corner almost as a traction control. That's what I did on my pit bike. I just upshifted and used it, gave it full power and used it as a traction control around the corner, knowing that the bike wasn't going to high side. Same thing with this. I believe you can use this turbo in the high RPM range when you know you're going to be on the straights, but when you're in the corners, keep it low, 8,000 RPMs, just grunt along. And I say 8,000 RPMs as if that's low. That's probably the max RPM you want in the corner. But once you get that thing upright, 10,000, 12, just use the power of that turbo. And I'm using this comparison of a turbo bike to the V4R in comparing it to the V2. So this segment right here that you're watching right now is just a snippet of the video that I'm making, the V2 versus V4R. I know it's an unorthodox or a weird comparison, but just stick with me, subscribe, and go to Footage Factory and this MotoTrack data. No, this is Ducati data. MotoTrack data, Ducati data, and Footage Factory. Those are my 3 channels that I'm getting this video ready on. Thanks, Yami. That guy. I hope he does track days because I want to fly past him so I can steal his subscribers, bring him over to my side, and I want to steal all your subscribers and see how fast that Max Wrist dude. I want to go against him on track. I know I'm rambling on, but hey, Max Wrist, I want to see how fast you really are. I have my V4S coming here soon. You have the newer one, but I have the original one. That was a monster. You've got all the tunes and everything, but I have the original bike that's just balls to the wall. So anyways, subscribe, whatever, do the YouTube thing.